Hey sub family, welcome back to another video, guys. So today we got the 2005 Kia Spectra EX, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace your battery in the 2005 Kia Spectra EX, guys. So let's get straight to the video. So now I'm in the engine bay on the driver's side, and this is the 2005 Kia Spectra EX. So I'm going to show you how to remove this battery and replace it. So the first thing you'll want to get is a ratchet with an extension and a 10mm socket. And then you want to go ahead and pick you up a stubby screwdriver like this. And then also you would need a ratchet and you would need a short socket like this in order to get into these areas to access these little bolts right here so we can unscrew those. And if you have any terminal grease like I do on here, you just want to take a microfiber cloth and wipe that off after you remove the terminals. Now we're going to start out with removing this battery cover here. And you want to go ahead and take your stubby screwdriver and remove all 3 of these screws. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So you want to remove this first one, just like so. And after you get it out halfway, you can pretty much just pull it out. Now we're on the second one here. And now we're on the third one. Sometimes they give you a little bit of trouble when coming out. So what you want to do is hold the edge like this and just unscrew it like this, guys. And then it comes straight out. Just like that. And now you should be able to pull it out the rest of the way. Just like that, guys. So now after you do that, you want to go ahead and take your ratchet with your extension and your 10mm socket, and there is a bolt back here that you want to remove. So after you do that, you want to go ahead and reach your fingers right down there and just pull that thing straight out like that, guys, and lay that to the side. Now, after you do that, you can go ahead and just remove this whole cover just like that. Now you want to go ahead and just remove this ventilation pipe right here. And what you're going to do is go ahead and just twist it straight off like that and lay that to the side. And then after that, guys, you want to go ahead and flip this little cover up, and this is the positive terminal cover here. And then you're going to go ahead and take your short socket, and this is a 10mm, and we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 bolts right here. And then after you do that, guys, you can go ahead and twist it off the rest of the way, just halfway like that. And then you can just remove that and set that to the side. You also want to save these battery terminal protectors, guys. Don't throw that away if you do have them. So I just removed this positive terminal here, and what you want to do is take your microfiber cloth and just wipe that battery terminal grease off that I was talking about. Just like that. Just like this, guys. And then cover that up so it won't hit that as you're taking the other one off. And what you want to do is grab your ratchet with your 10mm socket again and go ahead and unscrew the negative here. And after you unscrew it a bit, you can go ahead and do it the rest of the way by hand. And then after that, you can just lift it up slightly and take your battery terminal protector and lay that to the side. Wipe this off as well, guys. And that's only if you have the grease, and just lay that to the side out of the way. Guys, I'm sorry, but I want to correct myself. This is a nut and not a bolt, guys. So when you're going to unscrew this nut right here with your 10mm socket, just remember this is not a bolt. This is a nut. Please forgive me for saying that previously in the video. So we're on the last and final step to remove this battery completely. So you want to go ahead and take a ratchet and an extension, and you will also need a 12mm socket. So you want to go ahead and connect all that together. And then down here is the bolt that has to be removed. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. So you want to go ahead and remove that just like that, and then you can unscrew it the rest of the way with your hand. Just like that. Then you want to pull that bolt out and lay it to the side. And then there's a little bracket down here, guys, that you want to go ahead and just pull out as well. Now I'm going to remove the whole battery after I just showed you how to remove the bracket down there, and that's what holds it into place. So now you're going to be able to just pick this battery up and just make sure the terminals are out of the way on each side, and you can just pull it forward like this, guys, and just slightly pick it up out of there like that. So after you remove the battery, guys, this is the battery tray down here, and you want to take your microfiber cloth and just wipe that off. And I'm going to clean this up better with some wipes and stuff, and then I'll show you what it looks like after, guys. I cleaned the battery tray off, and there's no more dirt or debris on the battery tray. But what I cleaned it off with is an alcohol wipe and a microfiber cloth. But you just want to make sure that you remove all the dirt and debris from on top of the battery tray. So I got the Duralast replacement battery for the 2005 Kia Spectra, and you always want to make sure when you go in the store that you get the most recently up-to-date battery, guys. So as you can see right here, this says 01-2024, and this is 2 months old, so this is a pretty good battery right now. So you just want to make sure you can get the most recent up-to-date battery, because that will help the longevity of the battery. So let's get to installing the battery. Now I'm going to put the battery in the battery tray, and as you can see back there, guys, there is a groove right there that you want to slide the back of this battery up into, which I'm going to show you. So when you lay it down on the battery tray, you just want to push it all the way back like this, guys, and it's going to lock itself in place right there. So I just pushed the battery back and showed you how to put it in the tray. So now you want to go ahead and take this 12mm bolt and just clean this off just like this. And after you do that, guys, you want to take your bracket that holds the battery down in place, install it in here like this, and then you're going to go ahead and take your 12mm bolt and slide it in place like that. And then you want to take your 12mm socket with your extension on your ratchet and tighten that bolt in place. And this bracket will hold down the battery and prevent it from moving. So you don't want to forget this step, guys. So as you can see, the battery's all nice and snug in there, and it's not going nowhere, guys. And that's exactly what you want to do when installing the terminals back onto the battery. You always want to make sure you install the positive terminal first, guys. So let's go ahead and do that. So you're going to just remove this cap off of here. You're going to take your battery terminal protector and lay it down there like that. And then you're going to go ahead and connect the positive terminal just like this, guys. And then you're going to take your 10mm socket. We're going to tighten this nut back on here. So make sure you keep the terminal straight as you're tightening it down. And that one's nice and tight. And then you want to take your terminal cover and pop it back on there just like this, guys. And now let's move on to the negative terminal here. So I just showed you how to put the positive terminal back on the battery. Now I'm going to move on to the negative terminal. And you want to take your terminal protector here and put that back on. And then you're going to slide the negative terminal on gently, just like this, and push it down. Straighten it up just a bit. Then you're going to take your 10mm socket, and you can tighten this in by hand first, and then take your 10mm socket. Make sure you keep it straight, guys. And then you can tighten this one back on there. And that's all you need to do to install both terminals. So now I'm going to install the ventilation pipe back in place. And as you can see, it goes right there. So this is the ventilation pipe. And what you want to do is just pop it back in place. So you just want to take it, put it in place, and push it down like that, and it will snap itself right back in place, guys. And that's all you got to do. I'm on the last and final step, and I just installed the ventilation pipe for you guys. I showed you how to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and install the battery cover here. And what you want to do is just put it in place just like this, guys. I put the battery cover in place. So now you want to go ahead and take your plastic screws and push the screw out just like this. And you're going to have this little piece right here, and you're going to squeeze the edge. And once you squeeze the edge and fit it down in this little hole, it'll pop straight down in the hole like that. And then you're going to take your screw and just push it back through like that. And you're going to do the same thing for the other two. And I'll show you how to do that. The good thing is, guys, you don't really have to screw these back in, which is nice. Just pop them in place just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and take this bolt right here. And this is a 10mm bolt, and you're going to come back here and you're going to put that in place and screw it in with your hand. Just thread it in with your hand just a little bit. Just like that. And then you're going to take your 10mm socket with your extension on your ratchet, and you're going to tighten that down. So guys, that's all you need to do to install the battery cover, and that's the end of the installation, and I hope you liked the video. Okay guys, so I hope you liked the video on how to replace the battery in your 2005 Kia Spectra EX, guys. But if you could, I'd appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to let you guys know, Jesus is King. God bless you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.